Hello fellow wargamers playing Red Strike. This little intro video just to explain to you what we have done in the 39 other videos. So, the first thing you have to do is check out at the end of this video there is an index telling you what to expect from the bunch of 39 videos we have recorded for you to explain some of the rules and to make sure that you get a hands-on explanation how the rules are intended to work. There are some principles in this game that are a little bit more complex, or I would say difficult to explain in words, black and white. That's why I would like to explain these principles in life. Well, not really life. So I talked to you about the index, so just have a look at that. So one of the most important principles is that initiative is of utmost importance. Initiative is really key to winning the game. What does it mean to have the initiative? The initiative is so important because the initiative player gets to move and shoot first in the first action stages. There are 3 action stages in the game. Turn 1 and 2 are initiative player advantage, and the third one, the reaction player gets to react. It's really important to have initiative. You get to move first, and you get to shoot first. Interactivity is really also a very important principle of this game. Each time your enemy is going to fly his air units or move his ships, you might have the possibility to intercept them. First you have to detect those units, and when you have detected them, you might intercept them. That brings me to another very important point. So for example, in the first action stage, the initiative player gets to move his units, and he can move them in any sequence he wants. You may move naval units, you may move air units, then you go back to some naval units, then you move some ground units, then you move some air units, and you may use the remaining time to move another. Yourself, you can decide on how is the sequencing of your moves. There is no fixed sequencing so that you have to do first ground units, naval units, air units. No. When you are eligible to move, all your units that may move, rules-wise allowed, they may move in any order you like. You could move a ground unit, then send in an air unit. Then you may do your naval moves. You can shoot missiles at any moment that you want, if the unit is eligible to do that, if it has not yet shot in this game turn. And missile shots can be done at any moment. So you may move ground units, then move some naval units, do some air missions, air recon missions, air strike missions, come back to move some ground units. All of that is happening simultaneously on the battlefield. Brings me to another point. Sometimes it's difficult to comprehend that this game turn and the action stages are not really sequential. So things happen more or less simultaneously over a period of 48 hours. Of course, some things will happen before another thing can happen. 2 smaller points at the end of this intro video. Rolling low is always, except for one table, the best. Always keep in mind, roll low, roll low. Low is good, high is bad. There is only one exception, it's in the ground combat results table. Every other roll is best if it is low roll. And the last point, it is impossible to foresee every move that players are going to make. If there are questions, don't hesitate to ask me on DDG, Consim World, on Strategicon, wherever you like, wherever I am. The best, of course, would be in my Facebook group, Red Strike, on Facebook. Join us. And if you don't get an answer, or if you don't want to do that, or if you're just a human, use common sense. All I have to do now is wish you happy gaming, and above all, have fun. Cheers.